Hi everyone. I just realized I don't have my headset here, so hopefully you can hear me well. What I'm going to be covering today is essential oils for emotions. I particularly wanted to cover this topic for this time of year because there are a wide range of emotions that can be associated with the holiday season. And not all of them are always positive and uplifting. So I wanted to be able to share some essential oils that can help support you through the holiday season and beyond for your emotional needs. And I'm going to cover a few oils. Actually, I've got quite a few here, and it doesn't even cover all the oils that do help with emotional support, but I'm going to try to cover as many as I can today, and then maybe we'll take up this topic again in the new year with some extra ones, or maybe I'll compile a webinar with all of them, because as I was researching, I was like, wow, there's even more than I even realized myself. And there's some oils that I haven't even really gotten to test out all that much, but I've added onto the list because they were new to me as well. And I want to be able to share that information with you to add to your educational library of essential oils. Okay, so let's start. Now, for example, if you are feeling any kind of sadness or helplessness, grief, anger, maybe there's a sense of loss at this time of year, and it's difficult to get into the holiday spirit, or feel like getting out there and celebrating or getting together with people. So there's a bunch of oils that we're going to be talking about that will hopefully be able to help you through this, even if you choose not to still get out there and socialize. At least you're being able to be supported on your own with the oils as well. So things that are uplifting, oils that are uplifting for your emotions, things that bring joy back into your life, are oils that are very citrusy. Things like lemon. Lemon is a good one. Lemon, tangerine. Whoop, let's turn it the right way. Tangerine. Let's see, I've got my lime here. Lime is a good one for uplift your spirits and emotions. Where is another citrusy one do I have? Here. Yes, sorry, I have a bunch of oils that I pulled out and I need to be able to sort through them as I go along here. So grapefruit, another great citrusy oil that's really uplifting for your mind and your emotions. Another one that it kind of speaks for itself when it comes to the emotion of joy is the essential oil called Joy. Now this is a blend. It has a specially formulated blend that Gary Young developed that just encompasses the emotion of joy. And what I particularly like doing with joy, especially if I am feeling down, is to just take a drop and rub it right over my heart area, my heart chakra, if you want to call it, but just right there, because it just gives me that uplifting feeling as well. You can just, that smells so good. You could just smell it straight from the bottle, or you can use, I find Joy is one of those ones that you can use as a perfume as well, because it has that very light floral scent that it does have rose in it, which is one of the highest frequency oils out there. So it is just a very uplifting essential oil. And when we do, I can talk, actually, Alyssa Leroy does a great webinar on essential oils and frequencies. So if you're interested in more about actual frequencies of essential oils, meaning what rate the different oils vibrate at, basically, you can learn more with Alyssa, or perhaps that's the topic, let me know, and I can do more specific research. Alyssa's done some great research on that, and we can perhaps share that with you in the new year as well. So Joy is one of the top ones for me, just to bring in the feeling of joy back into your life. Now, the overall goal with these types of oils is to be reminded that we can grow and move forward. Now, it also helps to trigger positive memories. Essential oils, if you tune into my essential oils and brain health um, webinar, you can learn that essential oils actually work with the limbic system and the olfactory system, and it triggers memories in your brain as well. So essential oils are a fabulous way to be able to, trigger those positive memories back instead of feeling the grief and the sorrow at that time. Now, being able to also process through the emotions is key, and essential oils can help through that process and allow you to be able to let go of the emotions that no longer serve you, or perhaps don't serve you in the moment, so that you can focus on a higher energy frequency at the time. So those are a few of those ones. Now let's go on to another essential oil that is great for emotional support as well, is cedarwood. Now, if you think of cedarwood, think of trees, right? The strength of a tall tree standing, and so there's that strength within the tree, and also how grounded the tree is with its roots. So I find cedarwood a very grounding essential oil, and it helps just, even with that getting up in the morning, getting going, with the real world and having the strength to do that. So cedarwood is a wonderful essential oil to start your day, but also end your day with it. It's great for that relaxation and letting go at the end of the day as well. So cedarwood is on my list for emotional support. Cinnamon bark, I couldn't find my cinnamon bark. I'm using it somewhere, obviously, and it is not in front of me. But cinnamon bark is, again, when you think of the tree, cinnamon bark is what protects the tree, right? The bark protects the tree, and it will give you the sense of sheltering you from uncertainty as you, face the outside world during any time of grief or loss or sadness. It's very warm and comforting, cinnamon bark, and it's very useful when you have to face the real world again. So cinnamon bark is wonderful for that protection and sheltering. Just think of that as the bark on the tree. Cypress. So here is my cypress. Wonderful cypress. It is a cleansing essential oil, both physically and spiritually. So it gives us that extra strength to pull through any kind of challenging emotion. Wonderful oil of cypress. Okay. Another one is frankincense. Look at my well-used frankincense older bottle. Actually, this is an older bottle. I don't have too much left in that one. So if you think about frankincense, it is used heavily in any kind of worship or spirituality to help us feel closer to our faith, and great in meditation. So frankincense, I find, helps prevent that overwhelming thought process. So if you find that you're very much in your mind too much, you're thinking all these thoughts, working through the emotions, and it's overwhelming in your mind, frankincense is a great way to be able to relax that and just simply connect with whatever you feel is important to connect to at that time, right? If it's through meditation, through prayer, frankincense is a great one to support that for your emotional support at that time. Now, geranium. Geranium actually is a wonderful essential oil that is associated with blame, not the opposite of blame. So if you are in a state of blaming, now perhaps whatever loss or sadness you are feeling at this time is causing you to blame others for it, geranium actually helps to encourage a calm communication, and it helps to dispel anger. It opens the heart to acceptance. So geranium is a great one to be able to use if you're finding that you're really angry and blaming a lot of things, situations, people in your life right now. So geranium is great for that kind of emotional support. Now, if you're feeling very energetically drained due to all these emotions that you are feeling, there's some great essential oils that you can turn to just boost your energy. And I didn't bring either of them down, but ginger is wonderful to be able to give you that extra energy boost to get through your day. Peppermint, another wonderful energy boosting oil. So these are the types of things when you are just feeling really drained and low on your emotional and physical energy levels, you can boost yourself up with both ginger and peppermint. And this is a new oil that I was mentioning that I have not gotten to use very much, but I did get it right when it became available with Young Living very recently. And hopefully I'm going to pronounce this properly. Kunzea? Kunzea? I don't really know how it's pronounced, but Kunze? Well, maybe one day I'll learn how to pronounce this one. Anyway, it is great to use if the loss that you are feeling was sudden or unexpected, or perhaps it was shocking. It helps to strengthen you against the blow of that loss. So I am, as I mentioned, I've only really smelt it like this. I haven't used this. I haven't had need to yet, at least not for the emotional support. I'm sure there's other reasons. The wonderful thing about essential oils is they have so many different uses. So I'm still learning about this one, but this one did come up in my research for emotional support. So very interesting smell, actually. So if you're looking to have something for unexpected or very shocking loss, this is one that can support you through the process. And then there's some really classic ones that you can turn to, such as lavender, of course. Lavender is one of my favorites. It is in the premium starter kit. Lavender, so many wonderful uses, but really it's a gentle way of recovering through your emotional feelings. Gives you balance, a sense of balance. It gives you a sense of calm and just helps you, relax through your day, relax through your emotions. And, when you have a relaxed mind, things become clearer, right? So relaxed mind is a good thing. So lavender, we all love lavender. And it's another, it's in the starter kit, so easy to get, one of the most common ones. Did I mention bergamot? Bergamot is another wonderful essential oil to support emotions that is very uplifting again. So going back to the uplifting, this kind of goes along with the citrus ones that I mentioned at the beginning. So it helps you process and let go of any emotions that you no longer serve you, and it's just very uplifting. Bergamot, I find, is very floral. Personally, that's what I feel with bergamot, and it's a great essential oil to blend with others. So if you're interested in making a custom blend, for example, and this is one of the things I was going to share with you, are some of the ways of using these oils again, just to reinforce that there's so many different ways of being able to use essential oils. Whatever suits you is the right way. So as I mentioned, you can simply sniff it right out of the bottle. Deep inhalation, let it go right in, and feel the benefits straight from there. Very economical way of using essential oils. Then you can do things like making your own rollerball blends, or just the single oil. If it's a single oil, there's nothing wrong with putting just one oil. And it has the rollerball filament there. I fill it with carrier oil as well, so this isn't all just essential oils. And you can simply apply wherever you need and smell on the go. This is great to be able to throw into your purse. You could have this with you, your own custom blend, so you don't say you wanted to use 3 different oils. You don't have to carry 3 oils around. You can make your own blend and have that simply with you at the same time. Another way of doing the same thing, either blends or singles, is a little personal spray bottle. So you just fill this up with distilled water and the essential oils. You can put some sort of emulsifier in there if you'd like, and just you could just spritz yourself whenever you need. And again, great and easy to put in your purse, carry with you, and have whatever custom blends you need. And this is one of the newer things that I've been playing around with, are these inhalers as well, just in case. I take these actually on airplanes with me because it's easier than carrying the bottles. And you simply have a little, I don't know if I can open this one or not, but there's a little, you can see the white part there. That's where the essential goes on, and it's inside here, and you can smell it whenever you need, and it covers up, keeps the scent inside nicely, so you're not wasting it, or you're not, it's not, if it's in your purse, it's not all over your purse, and you could just take it out and smell it whenever you need. Now this one is my little thieves one that I carry around in my purse with me, but again, it would work wonderfully with the emotion essential oils as well. Now there's a bunch of other essential oils that are already intended as blends for emotional support. One of the best ones I find for this time of year is Stress Away. Who doesn't love Stress Away? Stress Away has a wonderful smell. This is actually what I have in this rollerball blend, and I carry this with me so that I can roll on Stress Away wherever I am. In particular, it's the vanilla scent in here that really I love, and I just find it very calming and soothing. And I guess it's that triggering of memory of that comforting foods, the sweet baked goods. Maybe that's what it is for me. But I do love Stress Away. And it's already a ready-made blend. So you can find these kind of blends as well already done with Young Living. And then there's a kit as well that's all about your emotions, that has a wonderful set of essential oils. I have to dig it out. I forgot to bring it out. But everything from forgiveness to surrender to inner child, these are all working through a whole process of emotions that you can work through with essential oils. And perhaps we'll have to go through that kit in particular one day as well. There's some wonderful workshops that Michelle Leroy does for the emotions kit that perhaps she'll be doing again in the new year that you can join in. So then there's these ones I've recently gotten as well. Envision. Envision, I think, would be a wonderful way to be able to support seeing a new view on whatever the situation is around you. Being able to envision a more positive outcome or a more positive way of moving forward through the emotions that you're dealing with. And then there is also this, which is key. Whenever you're dealing with emotions, you do need to surrender. Surrender to those emotions. It's not about pushing them down. It's not about keeping them out. It is about accepting. Oh, acceptance is another good one. Where is my acceptance? Anyway, it is about accepting what you are feeling, processing through it, understanding it, acknowledging it, and then releasing it when you are done. I want to really key point out here that emotions, negative, positive, whatever you want to call them, are there for a reason. They're to help you work through whatever it is that you are going through at this time. And I think this essential oil is wonderful to allow you to surrender to what you are feeling and let it serve its purpose. Let it teach you what it's there to teach you, and not feel bad about what you're going through or what you're feeling, but allowing it to be, and then being able to move forward and experiencing life the way that you choose to experience it. And hopefully it's one with joy, right? Okay. Well, as I mentioned, there are so many more essential oils that I could have covered today that help support emotions. And I just didn't want to overwhelm you with too much information at the same time because there are so many wonderful things. But at the same time, you could start with some real basics that come in the starter kit. Things like the lavender, all of the lemon, which is in the starter kit, the, what else did I tell you? Peppermint for energizing. These are great ones that you can use right away just with the starter kit. So even if you haven't gone out and experimented with a bunch of different ones, that's okay. Start with what you have and see how you can use those to help you through. And then perhaps add on here and there as you learn and grow and want to um, experiment with specific oils to see how they make you feel. Because at the same time, everyone is unique. Not everyone is going to have the same reaction or feeling about an essential oil. And you do need to kind of see which ones you respond to the most and the best. Anyway, I'm going to leave you at that with this information today. If you have any questions or wanted to be able to order some of these ones and weren't quite sure which ones to get, message me. You can review this. This will be on the site to see which ones perhaps call out to you the most. And I do wish you all a very happy holiday, whichever way you choose to celebrate. And I hope that it can be one that you do allow joy into your life and move forward into the new year with, oh, I got to mention this one. Sorry, with peace and calming. Another fabulous one. I can't believe I didn't mention this one. Peace and calming, one of my most favorite essential oils for emotional support. So if you don't have that, get that one. Anyway, I'll leave that for you and I will talk to you later. Bye now.